Everyone doing this Friday afternoon. Welcome to the deadline stream for blank for game week 30. It's all fresh and well this afternoon. That means one thing and one thing only. The weekend has landed. Come on, the blank game week. But I've already had some doubts about him and selling him. Having a nice cup of tea. I think this is actually me third or fourth cup of tea today. I've been really busy today, to be honest with you. Yeah, so just to let you know, for this game week, I am playing my free hit chip. So this is my second free hit chip of the season. This game week. Yeah, so I have two chips left now. That's the wild card and the bench boost. Around 800 in the world in terms of rank there, so doing much better than FPL. So there's my team currently at the moment, but that could all change between now and 6:30 tonight. So in goal is Sarr, his teammate in defence, Saiz. The Leicester defender, Ormati, Reguilon, Saka, Tielemans, my vice captain Tielemans, Son, his teammate Tielemans' teammate Harry Barnes, Jimenez, Harry Kane is my captain, Lacazette on my bench. The Leeds keeper, Meslier, Turney, Coutinho, and that Brentford defender. Yeah, so of course, the last game week I picked up 86 points the last double game week. Just to let you know, so Salah got me 10 points the last game week. Well, to be fair, I had him as captain, so that was 20 altogether. To be fair. And of course, Lucas Digne had a hamstring injury the last game week. He came off for the first 10 minutes, would you believe it or not, away at West Ham. Yeah. Who else? Ivan Toney scored another 2 goals again the last game week. Yeah, who did he score? Oh, he scored 2 goals against Burnley the last game week. Who else? Ronaldo scored a hat-trick in the last game week, but he's not going to do that for you every week. To be honest with you, that was actually against Tottenham, would you believe it or not? And of course, Man City dropping points the last game week as well. Only another draw away Palace last Monday. Well, to be fair, Man City had enough chance to win the game, but they just couldn't score. I think Cancelo hit the post. I can't remember who else missed, because I don't have Sky. Saw the highlights just on YouTube. Yeah, can't believe City do win that game, to be honest with you. And of course, Liverpool won 2 games because they had a double game week. So Liverpool beat Brighton the early kick-off last Saturday, and they beat Arsenal away on Wednesday, and they're only a point off Man City now with 9 games. Well, 8 games to go. Well, something like that, yeah. Completely settled on something. So let's say, for example, before the FA Cup games this weekend, you just say, you know what, I'm creating in that's it, because you might change your mind. If Southampton beat City or if City beats, and of course it's FA Cup weekend as well. So right now, just to let you know as well. Of course, there's 8 teams playing in this game weekend. Wolves, Leeds, that's tonight. 1 game tomorrow. That's Aston Villa against Arsenal. And who else? Who else is playing? Who else? On Sunday, Leicester against Brentford. Who else?
Our free and wild card was 6 playing and 2 free transfers.
And Tottenham against West Ham. To be fair, I could see Tottenham scoring loads of goals past West Ham, because West Ham are going to get tired on Sunday because of the reason why they played the whole 120 minutes last night against Seville. I think Kane will score loads of goals this week, because West Ham are just going to simply be tired for the whole 90 minutes.
I wouldn't captain him. I think I'll just captain Son or Kane.
Yeah.
I don't want to look. Obviously, back your gut. Go for the players you think are going to score highest. But for me personally, I'd go for a Spurs attacker this week.
Yeah.
Start Larissa Ramsdale.
Oh, that's his team at the moment. Didn't. He was actually on a 4 o'clock. Jesus, he's been on loads of hours recently on YouTube. To be honest with you, yeah, which is crazy. To be honest with you, he's crazy. To be honest with you,
no, it's not a bad shout. And what I would say,
yeah, his team at the moment is Sarr, Cody, Turney,
what striker to buy?
Doherty,
is the obvious standout one. I wouldn't really
Saka, Salah. Salah's not playing, of course, because they're in the FA Cup. Rafinha is captain Son. Kulusevski, Jimenez, and Adams. Well, to be fair, he's not playing. Their team are in the FA Cup. So how to? Yeah. Oh, just to let you know, by the way, who else is Alan got sent off. Alan got sent off last night for Everton. To be fair, 2 Everton players got sent off this week. The last double game week. Jojo Kenny got sent off as well. Yeah, which is crazy. To be fair, that was crazy last night. A late winner by Orobi for Everton against Newcastle last night. And of course, Newcastle. Jesus, Newcastle were so unlucky this week. Not conceded 1 late goal. They conceded another late goal last night away at Everton. So unlucky not to get something away. So unlucky not to get something to Chelsea. And last night at Goodison for 40. It's their first 2 defeats in the calendar year. Would you believe it or not?
I would honestly say it for later. I think
keep those likes coming as well.
36, 37, etc. So
keep those likes coming as well.
I think you should roll the transfer, honestly,
because it will really help. What do you call it?
You're going to have more to gain from future weeks.
My TikTok page. Well, only the 3 now at the end of the season, because of course I will be going live on Mr. Bernardi next season. Of course, as you know, I'll be on my new page next season, FPL Bernardi. So follow me on that right now for next season.
As a duo, I still would say Martinelli and Saka, but
as well.
On a free hit, for example.
Yeah, so just let you know, next season I think Fulham are going back. Fulham are going back to the Premier League next season. 100%. Yeah. Who else?
South Africa living in Turkey.
Of course, it was a mad game week. It was mad.
Zambia as well.
Malaysia. Who else is? A few of the players who are out for the rest of the season. Tanganga for Tottenham is out for the rest of the season now. I think he had a knee injury, something like that.
John's another one, so it's crazy. Anything about playing injury?
It is crazy.
Wondering as a Broya replacement. Let's actually go.
Of course, another thing. Jerbone is not back until after the international break. As well.
It's based on concrete information, the press conferences, etc. So let's go to Hwang and Wolves.
Oh, that's BT done.
So here we go. So Hwang dead leg.
Yeah. So hopefully my team could do well this week. Last game week I got a green arrow. I beat the average point, so that's one on the row now. One.
Quite a lot of you asked about Rafinha. But
Yeah,
it has
Green
come out,
Arrow.
as I showed earlier in the
I'll take
stream,
that.
that he has travelled with the squad to Wolves.
There are rumours there. Rafinha has travelled with the squad for Leeds for later on tonight.
I'm not a big fan of Leeds, the way they're playing right now.
No.
Obviously,
They were lucky to get a win last week against
seems like a good bloke.
Norwich.
Manager as
They
well.
really threw that one away,
Too late to go for Bamford.
to be honest with you.
Could be someone to consider, yeah. Kane or Son long term, it has to be.
Just
Kane
check
for me
when is the
now,
next
Thank you very much
deadline.
for watching from India. You could have both.
Stream.
But I think if you had to pick one, it has to be Kane for me. So let's go back to
Just
my
check.
team. Obviously, we can go back to injuries and stuff later on. I can read them out from another browser.
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
I just don't like Leicester defensive.
11 o'clock Saturday is the deadline. 11 o'clock Saturday when the transfer window closes, the 2nd of April. I don't know whether I could be going live on that morning. You never know, it could be. You never know. Yeah, so that would be the next. So that would be the next deadline stream.
I think long term as well.
In 2 weeks. Because of course there's no Premier League matches next weekend because of the international break.
Probably not. If you have
as well
less, then yes, but otherwise I'd keep it.
To be fair, it is crazy recently.
Hayden, hopefully we might have an F1
yeah, who else?
Yeah,
I'm
not sure though because we've already got quite a lot with the FPL and UCL fantasy.
Oh, Lacazette scored a penalty for Arsenal.
Yeah, practice
the last game week.
Was top of one of the practice sessions.
Cancelo did pretty well for me. Just unfortunate that he didn't
Son's not bad.
Score a goal. Because if he would have scored a goal, he would have had a lot more points. He would have got me 15 points.
If you have any more questions about injury news, then let me know. And also check out that website, Premier Injuries.
Premier Injuries. Didn't the saying.
It really helps out the channel. I'll just put a link to the Discord server in the chat if you want to join.
If you want to join.
So check the link that I've just put in right now.
Check the link.
Is no Arsenal midfielders on free at crazy? Not really.
Not really.
I'm guessing in that case you would have Coutinho, Kulusevski, Son, maybe a Leicester midfielder or two.
A Leicester midfielder.
So that makes sense, but I would go for one Arsenal midfielder. But in particular, I'm not.
Yeah, don't really do polls to be honest with you.
Long term, that's where it's a bit.
Pereira.
I think Justin could be quite interesting. If not, you're looking at Amati or Thomas, but
yeah.
I'm not sure if any of them are nailed long term. Please, Dylan. Yeah, I mean, my name is technically Welsh, so yeah.
Dylan's name is technically Welsh.
Last year, so yeah.
Last year.
Quite a few places in Wales. Probably won't be able to pronounce most of them though.
Probably won't be able to pronounce most of them. He says.
Martinelli in for Willock. That's a pretty decent one. Should I sell Salah at 13?
Just check who's injured.
At 13.3. Well, to be fair, as we talked about in the, or in the next few days, basically to 13.2, and in that case, you only lose 0.2, and even 0.3 million, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, you
just got to check who's got to go down in price.
And also, if you
go up in price tonight.
So make sure you can get him back.
Oh no! I've got to do that.
Okay, that's quite interesting.
Check the last game week.
It could be, really good between Red Bull and Ferrari this year. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping. I'm tired of this season.
Yeah. Oh! By the way, Chico scored 2 goals for Watford in the last game week. Away at Southampton. That was actually a great victory for Watford. To be honest with you, because Watford have been terrible the last few game weeks. I'm surprised that they beat Southampton away 2-1 last Sunday.
But I would try to have and cover all of those 3 teams in particular personally. You can even go for 2 Chelsea defenders.
Yeah, Begovic started last night for Everton because
then go for one of those fullbacks and then
both Pickford and Tony Van de Beek had COVID. Would you believe it or not?
I think he will.
Yeah, so there's no guarantees who's going to be playing. Who has COVID? Like one of my players for St. Mary Rooms is not playing tomorrow because he's got COVID. Unfortunately,
has been in really good form.
As well, like
he links up the play, gets those assists. makes those play around him, makes those better.
Just have to check.
But I'd go for Jimenez, I think, just about. Is Pereira nailed? I'm not sure if he's nailed, but I think he will start in game week 30.
Well, he can't say that for sure. The average points was 72 the last game week. Of course, Trent Alexander-Arnold has a hamstring injury now for Liverpool as well. So I think he's 25% now. No, 50-50.
Is a hit essential if I sell Salah?
I think he'll be alright in 2 weeks, but we will see anyway.
I wouldn't do it for a hit.
We will see.
Because then,
anyway,
what if you need to take a hit to get him back? If that's the case, then don't do it.
We will see anyway.
One game punting midfield for less than 6.4 million. Who do you think? I think Eriksen could be a shout, or Martinelli. I would go for one of those. Ferrari too. Look, obviously, if Mercedes also win some races, keep it interesting. It's a freeway, title.
It's a freeway.
And I'm just tired of Mercedes, winning 10 years in a row. You must know Brecon.
You must know.
Wales. But yeah, I think I've heard of those places.
I heard of those places.
Probably pronounced it wrong, by the way.
So far, there's no lakes at the moment.
Don't
know what's going on here.
There's another place called Kabyle,
to be honest with you.
if you've ever heard of it.
Oh, you can actually pause the live stream. I didn't know that now. You can actually pause.
For this week, but long term, I'd actually say Tony, despite the fixtures. Rafinha or Barnes? I'd actually say
Barnes. Oh, you can't hear?
Well,
you can hear it now.
Best three Arsenal players.
Didn't know you can do that, to be honest with you.
Tierney, Martinelli, and Saka.
Tierney, Martinelli, and Saka.
Yeah, I mean,
so many different options. I agree with Dylan.
There is quite a lot of different options. Kulusevski on free hits would be
yeah.
quite a big miss. For most
Fortunately, I don't have him. Well, I could get him because I got me free hit, of course. Playing me free hit this game week.
6k and 72k, 10 points. There.
No.
Free is so rough this week. Currently on double Brentford, but could easily go Schmeichel, Pereira. Exactly. It's kind of fine margins. And sometimes, going for one of each could actually benefit you, but you just don't know whether Robert the Green is going to fall under.
True.
Play the free hit. I think if you have 7 players, definitely do not play it. If you have 5, I personally would still save the free hit and get to 6 or 7 max. I wouldn't take multiple hits though.
Not a bad shout.
But I think from Aston Villa, Coutinho and Cash are the main ones. I wouldn't really go for Danny Ings, but I could be wrong. Thoughts on the UCL draw?
Quite boring, actually.
It's quite different. It's a fresh game.
It's a fresh game.
City play against a really low block, a defensive team.
Really low block.
But then I see Liverpool, Benfica. As much as Benfica have been really good this season, quite easy.
Yeah.
To I'd imagine.
Benfica were a big surprise in the last game in the Champions League. Knocked out Ajax by surprise.
A lot of these games are quite predictable.
And their award is Liverpool in the next round, the Champions League, which that was. Don't forget to check that out on UCL Ballardi. Of course, that was live earlier on my Instagram page earlier on this morning.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think that's fair.
Which players though? And I would
take this off because my head gets itchy.
Just do one free transfer law.
I don't know why.
One roll, and you get the best of both worlds, in my opinion.
You get the best of both worlds.
It's a possibility from Brentford, apart from Tony. I think Eriksen will be my second top pick.
Wow.
As a Liverpool fan, I'm a big fan of the draw, obviously, yeah. But the thing is, when City get these kind of easier draws, people do complain, although they have gotten it on a more consistent basis, especially in the FA Cup.
I think Man City will do well in the Champions League.
But you should be able to.
Of course, don't forget the rematch between Chelsea away and Madrid. Because they met each other in the last 4 last season. Now they meet each other in the quarterfinals this year. Well, Madrid are looking to get revenge this year, but see what happens anyway. Of course, there's rumours that Chelsea maybe only the Champions League can't have them fans at home, because Chelsea are having troubles at the moment. Their club is having troubles at the moment as well, because they're looking for a new buyer now. The Stamford Bridge club. Yeah.
He should be fine, it looks like. Another one, Leeds radar. Rafinha is absolutely fine and has not tested positive for COVID-19 despite the circulation of baseless rumours.
It's rumours.
He has travelled with the squad this afternoon and will be in the starting 11. Expect a big haul from him, but you never know.
But you never know.
Okay, well, cheap striker less than 5 million.
Cheap striker less than 5 million.
You could even go for Cucho Hernandez long term, but less than 5 million, you don't have much to choose from.
Less than 5 million, you don't have much to choose from.
I think I'd say the same.
To be honest with you,
you don't have much to choose from, but
just for a bit more.
I think he's 6.5, but he doesn't play this week.
No, for Watford.
I'd probably transfer him to Barnes. Yeah. He's not bad though.
Of course.
Maddison in 31.
Maddison in 31.
Barnes over Maddison right now.
Barnes over, yeah.
Despite me saying that
I agree.
Buy in yesterday's transfers video, I'm really put off by the fact that he was benched yet again in a crucial game for Leicester yesterday. So, will Leeds score though? Yeah, that's a good point there, John.
Yeah.
Dean to Amati and Brea to Nacho. Not a bad set of transfers, but I'm not sure if that's. Sure if it's good long term, personally. Salah for Kulusevski and Brea to Kane. You know what? I actually like those transfers come through gaming. As long as you have a way to get Salah back in next week, then yes.
Salah.
Dylan, do you think West Ham can win it? Yes, I think they can.
I think they got a good chance to win the Europa League, but so do Rangers. Of course, as well.
I'd still go for
Leicester got a good chance to win the conference. Who knows? Well, Leicester got to win the conference if they want to get into Europa League next season.
Long term, I think I'd favour James Justin. I'm not sure if he starts though. Leicester is back for Thomas Amati. Justin is my favourite, just based on what he's done historically.
Yeah.
I scored my wild card in 2 free hits. When should I use those chips? So if you have more than 5 players this week, save the free hit. You look to wild card around Game Week 34. Obviously, you probably don't have your bench boost. You didn't mention it, so you don't have to do that. You could wild card a bit earlier. Mate. And the wild card either 31 or 34, mate. So hopefully you got that going. Would you go for a Spurs fullback with the lack of good defenders? Yeah, great point.
Great point.
To drop Son over Kulusevski. Son, and you cover it, just in case Son hauls the effective ownership, and also Son is class. We can't just. He's not suddenly a bad player overnight, but obviously Kane is the standout. Defender, just because we don't have much to choose from, and West Ham could score a goal or two.
I don't think they will, though. I don't think West Ham will.
I don't expect a clean sheet. Arsenal against Villa.
I don't think West Ham will score against Tottenham.
The only team that have a bit of faith in a clean sheet.
They're going to get tired.
Captain, I wouldn't go that far, but I think he's a decent option, of course, this week, but not as captain for me. Yeah, that looks good, Hassan. As long as you can get Salah back, that's the key. Is Benrahma an interesting differential? Yeah, it's an interesting one.
It's an interesting one.
I'm not sure if the ceiling is that high against Tottenham. But
yeah, I don't think he did play last. Oh, yeah, he did. I think I saw him do that step over.
If he had Barnes and Son, who would you have captain? Son.
Well, he got tripped over, but the referee did give him for that. Maybe he was falling too easily.
He's that great of an FPL asset. His underlying numbers are quite poor.
Numbers are very poor.
Wouldn't go for him personally.
Won't go for him personally.
I don't think his ceiling is that high. It's a good fixture. I think
it's a good fixture.
But I don't think I'd captain him.
I don't think he would captain him.
33, 36, 37. I think 33 and 36 would be the main ones. Thank you, Cohen. Can you upload a wildcard team for 31? Sure, that will be the plan over the.
That'll be the plan.
Wildcard video, probably a best free hit team video separately as well. But most people will be playing the wildcard, so yeah, there will be one. Yeah,
there will be one.
It looks like all the
kind of rumours.
In terms of the COVID case, it looks like it's all false. Will Juan play? I think he's going to be available.
I think he's going to be available.
Yeah, I think Rafinha will play, David. Yeah. So Spurs defender over Kulusevski is tough. Look.
It is tough.
I had triple Spurs attack with Kulusevski, Son and Kane, but I think triple Spurs attack is a bit too much against West Ham.
It's a bit too much.
I decided to go for Kane, Son and Doherty. So let me show you my best free hit team, just so you
his best free hit team, his best. Sarr, Cody,
you should go for Kulusevski. You should go for Madison, etc. There's always going to be, Jimenez could be up for debate, but
Up for the
I think
debate.
I'd go for something like this. Doherty or Reguilon would buy top picks for Spurs defence. Wang is in the predicted lineups.
Wang is in predicted lineups.
For Ben Dinnery, obviously, they're not completely, factual. It's based on opinion.
Based on opinion.
Right, but, front, I don't think Jimenez will be benched at the expense of Wang Hee-chan.
Wang Hee-chan,
It just depends on that.
who's a Wolves striker.
Would you go Kulusevski for captain? If I didn't have Son or Kane,
No.
Yes, I probably would.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. Can I go for them? Twitch Gaming, is the deadline over? No,
not to half
got
6.
An hour and a half, basically. Transfer, I think it's decent. Just kind of a word of, to everyone. Try not to spam the chat. Obviously, I try to get through as many questions as possible. So just put your question once, and I'll read over it eventually.
He will read over it.
Coutinho, I would probably captain. I'm not a big fan of any of them, to be fair, as a captain. Madison, I think, has the highest ceiling. I'm just not sure if he starts. I guess I go for Madison, but it's really risky.
Yeah.
Should I captain Kane, even if I have Son as well?
Me as well.
36.
Because he's on penalties as well.
Actually finalised yet, so wait for the FA Cup games this weekend, and then we'll find out if Southampton are blanking, or should I say, if they have a double in 33, or if City have a double, etc. Doubles in 33. In Game of 36, it could be as many as 10 teams having a double.
10 teams? Wow!
Triples defense. If you back
10 teams could have a double.
I think 2 is the best.
Wow.
Go for 2, but if you really back them for the clean sheet, go for it, because you would really benefit.
10 teams could have a double. Game week 36.
So I assume
wow.
I'm guessing you're talking about Rafinha, the senior.
That's a lot.
Odegaard, Barnes, Madison. Which one to replace Fraser? I feel like Leicester players are a trap. I don't blame you there, to be honest. I would go for Barnes or Martinelli in that case, mate. Martinelli might be the better option long term, though, arguably. Thank you, Will. I think Arsenal are slightly more likely for a clean sheet, and I say slightly by the
slightly
margins. I have 8 players now, including not going to free hit. Yeah, definitely free hit if you have 8 this week. I don't think the upside from gaining 3 players is that massive, even if it involves getting Kane in and you don't have him in your original team. Hey Dylan, what are your transfers this week? Nothing. Probably rolling as things stand.
Wow.
I'm not sure if Daka has COVID.
Dylan could be rolling. Wow.
Let me double check that for you. Apologies for not knowing exactly, but I'm not sure if it's COVID. I don't see anything about that. So it could be
just normal illness or something like that.
Premier injuries and see
what's up.
The double digits in terms of players with injuries, illnesses.
Players with injuries, illnesses.
Patson didn't feel well, so he couldn't travel. There's a question mark for Patson. Yeah, he didn't say it was COVID or not. Once again,
he didn't say it was COVID or not.
A late fitness test.
A late fitness test.
Or not. So it looks like Iheanacho starts. Yeah. Exactly. Well, Iheanacho's a decent option this week.
Iheanacho.
And on a free hit, you might as well try and maximise those differentials. Because you're not going to gain too much.
You're not going to gain too much.
Over, people who have 7 or 8 players. So Iheanacho could be that differential that really sets
Iheanacho could be that differential.
I have a free hit, Connor. I'm just not using it, mate. I don't.
He's just not using it.
Players. I don't think it's a huge upside there. Apologies for that, Mike.
His voice is a bit more. Stamina's a bit worse than usual.
Tony or Lacazette? Great question. I think Tony, just about.
Wow.
Barnes or Madison, Barnes for me. Tierney, Doherty or White? I would go for Tierney. 31 for Rafinha. Yeah, I think that looks good, Dean. You don't have to make that transfer though, and you could.
You don't have to make that transfer.
Yeah, that looks good. Should I free it this week? Definitely not be using it. Mbappe also leaving?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's a good question. I mean, it's just. It's also the structure. The sporting director could be leaving.
It's also the structure.
Apparently, even one of the owners could be leaving. I think.
Wow.
I'm not sure what his full name is. I can't remember. But even Pochettino, those would be huge
Yeah,
structural changes.
Pochettino could be
Now,
leaving.
PSG have some
The
really
manager.
brilliant players. Marquinhos, although he absolutely,
Yeah.
they have so many superstar players, but so many quality players and more class
True.
talent. You need a team, and they just don't have it right now. So as long as Messi can start clicking, get the goals, because obviously he's one of the best goal scorers of all time.
He
He
is.
just hasn't been delivering recently in terms of the goals. If he can start clicking, he can make a deep, because a lot of the midfielders at PSG kind of dilly-dally on the ball. They take too long to progress it. Danilo Pereira, Idrissa Gana Gueye, everyone. Even the only player I'd say kind of distributes it a bit forward is Paredes, and he's the only one really.
Paredes
sometimes, but no one really finds Messi wins in the positions, and do way better. So
True.
I still think PSG have a lot of room for improvement. Next season they could be serious, but they just have that bottling gene in Champions League.
Yeah, it's sad.
Says, well,
sad.
When are we likely to know fixtures?
They always bottle it.
I mean, I'm not exactly sure about the timestamp or the time frame, but I'd say around Game Week 33 we should know, but I could be wrong about that.
You should know.
Barnes or Saka captaincy pun? But I'm not sure.
I say Barnes out of the
Will
two.
Rafinha play? Yes. He's travelled with the squad. I think he will play.
He's travelled with the squad.
Barnes and Woodson came from -4. It's not a bad set of transfers, actually.
It's not a bad set of transfers.
Getting rid of some from -4 doesn't. No, but the transfers aren't good. Is Laka a potential captaincy candidate? He's not bad, but
he's not bad. He's not bad.
Is it worth a minus?
It's worth a minus. Check what time is Andy at. What time is he live? Check what time is Andy live? He's live at 5:30. Yeah. Don't know what's happening. Yeah, so gonna go to FPL. Henry. Who does he have? Come on.
Have 2,000 points yet? No, so I'm about 20 points short of it. I'm hoping to get to it this game week, but we might be able to push it this game week. Gamble him. If I was on a free hit, I'd go Ricardo Pereira because he didn't play on Thursday, so I think he should be fine to play the weekend.
Ricardo Pereira. Cook at him in.
To get 10 players out.
Cook at him in.
Probably would. Yes. And love Arsenal going away to Villa. I've already got Saka on a free hit. I don't necessarily think there's a need to double up.
Double up. Struggle.
Rank Kulu.
Martinelli.
You at the top.
Bottom two are close.
At the top. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I've got to get.
Would I sell Trent? No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
He'll be 31. I think it's an international break injury, so that he doesn't have to go and play for England, so he can be
running.
To bring in for Edward. So
just check up her
with
60 minutes. He doesn't do FPL full time.
Job or 9 to 4 on a Friday.
Or 9 to 4 on a Friday.
Earlier start to the stream, which is good. Would look like if I was going to be playing a free hit, it would probably be Arsenal goalkeeper, double Wolves defense.
Yeah.
Saïd with Doherty, Saka, Son, Coutinho, Barnes, Ian Ash. Salah and
I'm actually going to get rid of Messi.
Barnes.
How much is that bet for
I
keeper?
reckon Watkins for Barnes.
It's 4.3. 4.3. Yeah, so who would I get in?
In all honesty.
That's a big question. That's a big question.
Okay.
To be honest with you,
10 players, so I'm just going to roll the transfer. That's not madness at all. It's exactly what I'm doing at the moment. Anyway.
fingers crossed.
If the Rafinha rumours are true, then maybe it is the way to go.
Yeah.
And if Rafinha's out, maybe I end up going for.
Yeah.
If Rafinha's not going to play.
Give a Rafinha isn't going to play tonight. Why does it suit out like that?
In my deadline stream last weekend.
How much I have at the moment?
Very late transfers.
Definitely.
New transfer history.
Oh, I would just miss out.
It's not like the minus 12 paid off overall. The paid off, right? So I did Kane to Dennis, of course, paid off. I did after my bench, it meant that I benched Jimenez. Jimenez scored 2, Doty scored 7. It's
What a guy.
and Robertson came in for Cancelo literally like 2 minutes before the deadline. Pointer, it was just not going to go well. Robbo was on 6 and he had a difficult fixture next against Arsenal.
Oh, Matty.
Yeah, it massively, massively paid off.
So 5 million.
I get
somebody
closer to the deadline.
So stand back.
Really
I'm a
not sure what to
terrible
do then. I was going to start him, but I was.
That's out of what you call it. Oh, the Amanda Show. Yeah, something like that.
I need to help my girlfriend with her team. She's not got any players out this week.
God, who would I get?
Probably a better long-term pick. I've owned Huang this season. There's a 0% chance I'll be happy. This is what I'm on.
Remains.
How many players do we need? And
if you got 7,
those key.
green arrows all the way.
Of course, if you are not subscribed,
subscribe
to the channel. Any duration. Wasting a free hit on this game week.
It's game week.
Done, right? Because yes, looking at your team, you might think, well, no one should be wasting it. But if you look at a team and your team have 4 players in, you play a free hit, right? So this is
play a free hit.
This.
Oh, it's good friends team.
She's got.
Wow.
To do with this team. Thank you for those.
And this team.
All roll. You have no Leicester players and only Son from Spurs. Really obvious move. You free hit this team.
There's Tony.
Have 7.
Yeah. With this advance,
not actually paid off that well. Joseph, wildcard bench with some free hit remaining. Free hit, sorry.
Green arrows.
For something similar with the same chips.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's no
Son or Kane, that's the only issue.
Into this team. Who to start with Sace and Johnny instead of Doherty? Who to start?
If he would have to go elsewhere.
It would probably be next if you're not owning Doherty.
If you're not owning Doherty.
But I don't want to refresh because then it's tiny like that. Bit of differential.
Bit of a differential.
That's true.
That's true.
This team, I could do Iheanacho over Tony. It's probably simpler.
Probably simple as
over the international break for this team.
Oh, the international break.
Would make sense. Farm goes.
For a -12.
Trent, Salah, Broja out. The issue is you're selling Trent and Salah, and
you're paying your wild card over the international break.
I wouldn't do it.
He won't do it.
Before she became my girlfriend, no, she was not. Then she saw me playing it enough and
very lovingly. Wow.
But
30k, wow.
And then last year I was like, right, I'm not.
To be fair, she's pretty good. You'd be like, yeah,
oof. It's a bit of shield momentum.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I'm a big Nottingham Forest fan. Yeah. Excited for their FA Cup.
I'll tell you about me team in a few.
Just take a picture, just in case. Progress. So hopefully we get a nice Forest win. I might sell Dean for.
Yeah. He was getting comments like as well.
Like how I should be.
Just check his Andy on now. Should be. Yeah, he should be on in a minute. That'd be Andy. Keto, how are you? How are you this afternoon? Hey, General. Yeah, how are you? Well, Don't forget to lock in your team by 6:30 tonight, buddy. Oh Jesus, I'm terrible today. Don't forget to lock in your teams by 6:30.
This evening. Yeah. All good, sir.
Yeah. Hey. Of course, I made a few changes to me team just now.
I actually have.
I'm actually got Pereira in. Who else did I get in? Pereira.
I think I still have.
Coutinho check now.
I can check on me because I took a picture of it. Yeah. So who do I have?
Hoofa. So I'll check. I'll check. Yeah, so my team at the moment is still got Sarr, Saiz, Pereira, Reguilon, Saka,
Tielemans is vice captain
at the moment, Son, Barnes, Jimenez, Harry Kane's my captain. Who else? Lacazette, my bench is Raya of Brentford, Coutinho, Tyrone Mings, and that Brentford defender who's 4.4 million. It's like Ajax, but I think towards the end he has an
R A J E R
something like that.
Yeah.
Should be on now is FPL Andy. Just going to turn this up. Look this on. Starting soon. Fire. First thing. Should be on. If you have any questions to ask me, feel free. Should you're free here or not?
Here he is.
He says good evening. I actually should have said good afternoon, but can't change it now, unfortunately.
Last week, of course, just 4 fixtures, 8 teams.
8 teams, of course.
Most of us
this
don't
week.
have 11 players, unless we're on free hit, of course. And I'm sure there's going to be loads and loads of questions about Rafinha, and I've got no answers.
There's going to be loads and loads of questions about Rafinha.
Unless we get concrete news exam.
There's concrete news.
He's out. If we get some legit news.
Well, to be fair, there's he's travelling with the squad.
Right now, I got nothing.
Is Rafinha to Wolves tonight?
So there's going to be so many Rafinha questions. I can't say anything. He was out. Then he was spotted on the bus, and now there's loads of people confirming he's still out again. I don't know.
There was confirmed he was out. Then he was spotted on the bus, and then he could be out again. But those are just rumours at the moment. Andy is saying.
So Lucadine for White or Tierney worth 0.6 million or roll and play 9. I think Villa defender to an Arsenal defender is probably okay.
It's probably okay.
The only way I wouldn't get Tierney is if I need that 0.6 or something else.
Yeah.
I think you're ever going to need it. Yeah, you could get White instead. I would do Rafinha to a Leicester midfielder if he's.
I would do a midfielder to a Leicester midfielder.
You have 15 players and you're playing bench boost. What the hell?
You're playing 15 players and you're playing. He's playing bench boost. What the hell?
That's mad.
That's crazy. For a blank.
Oh, holy God.
He's having a
That currency is Andy.
For this week, to be honest with you.
To be honest with you.
Players, maybe Spurs players, if you don't already triple up on them.
Triple up on them.
Maybe,
yeah, that's what I'm doing. Triple up on Spurs players.
Depends who you take it out, obviously. I think are worth it. Excuse me. This is my team as it stands. This is his team
as it currently stands.
A little bit annoyed. Oh, how is Trent not flagged? Is that just because? Yeah, now he's flagged.
Now he's flagged.
I don't know why that wasn't like that before. So Trent is flagged. Lucadine's definitely out. So I've only got 10 maximum this week. I would be surprised if I'm down to like 7 or 8. Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know how much point there is in discussing Rafinha. Like all these questions, like
all these questions.
How can he be on the bus if he's got COVID? Well, I'm going to assume if he has got it, the person that said he's definitely on the bus has also not got information and is either lying or has been given false information.
Or either he's lying or it could be false information they're saying about Rafinha.
People I know. So
again.
Taylor
Risk.
Legit or not. I wish I could because I own him.
You wish you could.
I don't know if he's definitely out, but as always, I'm not going to.
As always. I'm not going to pretend I know.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Twitter DMs because I turned my DMs off.
He turned his DMs off.
My team's constant. Always a doubt, yeah.
Yeah. Rafinha is always a doubt.
Khaled also streamed. Thank you very much. It's only been live for like 2 minutes. Barnes versus Madison. What do you think? I think Barnes. The thing is, I do.
Barnes.
For me, I like it. Madison would miss out in game today because he didn't start in Europe. There's too many minutes recently where maybe there's something more going on and he's being protected a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think I'd probably go Barnes. Okay, let me just say this. I would go Barnes. If I was buying one of these two this week, I would buy Barnes. Whether or not he'll end up being the best one long term, I just think he's the best one now.
Wow.
So now he's 8.5. Can you explain that?
You don't have to keep him.
If you want. There's media that he could be out until after the Man City game. So that would be 33. Like if we knew that for sure, you could maybe make a case to sell him.
There's rumours that Trent could be out after the Man City game. 33.
You haven't got.
Wow.
Maybe an Arsenal defender, you could sell him for them. But if you've got a team similar to mine, who the hell do you buy for Trent?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Just can't.
Yeah, because you're not going to get that value back as well.
Because the best defender in the game might be out for game week 31. He wasn't going to play this week anyway.
No, because Liverpool had a blank. Because they're in the FA Cup, of course. He's out anyway for Liverpool. Away to Nottingham Forest. The FA Cup.
Surely. Yes, I'm not
like
saying
long term, yes.
And please, 100% sell him. I'm just saying I don't see much upside in selling him this week. For me, I would sell Lucadine first anyway.
Yeah.
But Robertson.
Fortunately, I need to get rid of him in the next game week because I'm actually playing my free hit chip this week.
Game 31.
Could have been a mistake or not.
Lose 0.5 million.
It is what it is.
By game 31, but if he doesn't, it's already more money. A conversation to have about selling him because Man City's the next game. They get still a lot of money to bring him back. There is a part of me, the cynic in me,
Cynic in me.
Maybe it is just an England injury, but let's see.
Let's see.
Obviously, they're going
O'Neill
for the
says,
title.
hey.
They don't want anything to mess that up. Still cold on Tony. Depends what you mean by cold on Tony, really.
Cold on Tony, really?
Do I think he's a good option long term? Not really.
Not
I think
really.
he's an okay option for the free hit, yeah. And that's pretty much where I don't think my opinion will change too much on him.
I don't think my opinion would change too much on him.
Yeah, I don't disagree with the sideways move to Robertson.
I don't agree with the sideways moves to Robertson.
I want to bring in over the next few weeks, but you are not making that move this week. That's what I'm.
Do Trent to Robertson if you want.
Only got 8 players, no goalkeeper. Need to transfer out either Broy, Cancelo, or Calvert-Lewin.
Wow.
Calvert-Lewin as a double next week. Probably wouldn't sell any of them. You could do Broy to Tony, maybe.
You could do Broy to Tony, maybe.
But I probably wouldn't sell any of them. Probably would just play for 8 with 8.
With 8.
I
think I'm just going to ride back because my legs are killing me. Oh God, that's killing me.
Broy is cheap and Cancelo's great.
Legs are killing me.
So I'd probably just play 8.
Just probably play 8.
Possibly.
That is very sore.
Doesn't Fofana feel like
oh God. Yeah, of course, it's St. Patrick's Day yesterday. I've got to put my pillow up.
I would have is Ramadan. When does Ramadan start? I know we did this on a deadline stream recently.
Deadline stream recently?
Yeah, it starts on the 1st of April. So some of the double game weeks will be while he's fasting. It doesn't mean he can't play them. I know that he played last year. But when they could, they brought him off early.
Yeah.
For so long, how quickly is he going to be available to go back to back? I don't know. Leicester defenders, I just feel like they're all a bit rubbish for multiple reasons. And also that Leicester themselves have just been rubbish this year. Like
they have.
Brendan Rodgers said that Soyuncu could be back or should be back this week. So is it going to be Soyuncu and Amati? Is it going to be Soyuncu and Fofana? Is it going to be Amati and Fofana again? When Evans should be back soon, is he going to take one of the spots? You'd assume so. Castagna could be back in the squad this week. Does he take Thomas's place at some point? Does Justin cover for Ricardo in back-to-back game weeks? It's just rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm finding it really difficult to make a move on one this week. Good for 4.3 million, but he's been out for so much of this season. Like,
he has.
Trust you put in his
Fofana. Oh no, he scored last night for Leicester. Big important goal for them. Because he went through. They did just did enough, I think.
It's not risk isn't even the right word.
What score did they win on Niagara? I think it was 3-2 or something.
And yeah, they've still got European matches. In fact,
yeah.
PSV. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got PSV.
The next round have Leicester in the Europa Conference League.
Then they play Europe.
In the next round, the last day.
So right now they've got a game on the 14th of April, Europe. Game week 32. 14th of April is Europe. Then 3 days later it's the Newcastle game in game week 33.
Wow.
And then 3 days later it's the Everton game. Now that Newcastle game already seems like it's prone for rotation.
Yeah.
So like we're trying to buy players now for extra fixtures, but if they don't get those extra fixtures, they're not any better, you know?
True.
But obviously this week there's going to be so many players not playing, you should hopefully make it back straight away. For Marty this week, but also have Robertson. Should I plan to get Trent in for Robbo when he's fit, or just hold Robbo? I mean, you should probably just plan to get Trent in with Robertson, I would say. I mean, you could get lucky. Trent could be out for a while,
get lucky.
You wouldn't have to worry about it. But I think ultimately you probably want Trent and Robertson, right?
True.
As well.
I guess if I had to decide right now, I'd probably say 33 because chances on in like 31 to 33, like Chelsea defenders, maybe Cancelo, Robertson, etc. They're probably going to double in 36, but I'm happy to change my mind based on the FA Cup.
True.
From like my team selection video, if you didn't watch that, I am really trying just to roll the transfer and put off all my decisions until I have all the information. Because the thing is, once we know, not only will we know Game Week 33, we'll probably have a fair. I say we.
I say
mean
we.
James from Planet FBL. I mean Lego Mane on Twitter. I mean
Lego Mane.
On Twitter, right? They will have a good idea. Of
They will have a good idea.
Fixtures are going to fall. Because I think James was saying on his podcast, it's like a knock-on effect. Once you rearrange one fixture, that means another fixture can't go in that place.
Another fixture
has to go here, and then because that's there, another fixture has to go, etc., etc.
etc.
Cup results are done, we'll have a pretty good idea of what's likely to happen. Not guaranteed.
What's likely to happen?
Then you
Free or 36
is a transfer behind.
He looks like he's a transfer behind.
You obviously can't say the transfer going to free hit.
No.
I don't know if that really matters. I need to think about it.
So, Game Week 31, I would only have one free transfer.
Bowen to Barnes or Livramento to Doherty.
Because I played the free hit chip this blank game week coming.
Yes. From 31 onwards. It's only for like 3 weeks, no doubles.
No.
Not guaranteed to be back. Probably just get Barnes in.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Wolves, and Spurs players and Madison and Rafinha. Who's the best outfield player of 2 goalkeepers?
Who's the best outfield player? 2 goalkeepers.
Outfield player. I'm not sure what you mean.
You're not sure what he means?
3 Arsenal, 3 Wolves, Spurs, and Madison Rafinha. Isn't that 11? So you got a bench one. Is that what you're saying?
He's not really sure what
he's saying. In his comments on YouTube.
Clean sheet of the 99th minute.
Nightmare. Just 58 minutes to go to
the deadline closes.
So Lacazette and Raul Jimenez.
This
is probably for free hit, I assume.
Probably for free hit. I
should assume. I don't know how much am I getting sucked in because it's what everyone's saying, but I do
what
feel
everyone
like
is saying
could have a couple of goals in it, maybe from either side. There's doubts around Daka.
The
question is Lacazette and Jimenez. Jimenez has obviously got the better fixture, but Arsenal are just playing better, and I expect them to go with a pretty similar squad.
I'm going to say Lacazette.
If Jimenez is ever going to freaking score again, it probably wasn't that long ago since he last. When did he last score? That long ago, was it?
No, it wasn't. Not yesterday. Last week. The second double game week.
I do like Jimenez.
Game week 28.
Broya to Kane and Barnes -4. Yeah, I've considered it myself.
Yeah, I
think if you're going to captain Kane a few times over the next
if you're going to captain Kane a few times.
Take Salah. It's just never going to feel good. Tierney for a hit. Move, I guess.
It's a long-term move, I guess.
Obviously, it's hard for a defender to pay it back straight away. They need more than a clean sheet, really.
They need more than a clean sheet, really.
I just think Pereira probably will start this weekend, but he is going to be a risk for minutes. But I don't think he's going to play every game.
I don't think he's going to play every game.
About the hit for Kane. Again, for me, it's not that I necessarily think it's bad. I really want to go into next week with 2 free transfers.
Where's my team?
People keep telling me to check Twitter, but I don't know what I'm checking, if I'm honest.
I don't
really see any news. free transfers every week.
I like 2 free transfers.
I'm already writing this week off. If I'm completely honest, I think this is probably going to be the worst game week left of the season. Like other game weeks are going to have probably most of them are going to have double game weeks. 31 is a double, 33 is a double, 36 will be a double, 37 will probably have doubles, 34, 35 could have a couple of doubles as well, or like one maybe. This is probably going to be the worst game week left of the season, right? It's going to be the last blank game week. Apart from 33, could have some blanks. Captaincy is mostly go between Son and Kane. Kane smashes it at Happy Days. If Son smashes it at Happy Days, that's probably where most of the swings are going to be. Obviously, there's some free hits, but it's not even just that. It's like there's one match tonight, one match tomorrow, 2 on the Sunday. It's just a rubbish game week, isn't it? It's damage limitation for me. Very nice, very nice.
Very nice.
Team sport, Man United. Emerson Royale this week. It's been a curse on my team forever. Or should I do Salah to Barnes? I already have Son and Kane. Salah to Barnes. If you're going to get Salah straight back, but it is two transfers you're using. You might lose a little bit of money. I guess if you do something like that, you are essentially punting on Salah missing the Watford game, and then obviously keeping him out of the team for them. I think with Emerson Royale, there's a chance that he starts. But I don't think it's guaranteed by any means.
I don't think it's guaranteed.
I suspect that is probably a little bit of a rest for him.
Will it be okay? Wow.
Message at the top of the chat for.
There's a pin message.
I mean, he plays Man United away next week, so I don't want to get too much.
2 weeks, Andy.
Tunnel vision just on this week,
Who would he sell? That's a good question.
If Rafinha gets confirmed
well,
out, then I will sell him. Yeah, absolutely.
He would sell him
for Barnes.
For Barnes.
And I'll only have 1 free transfer next week, but it is what it is, right?
1 free transfer, but it is what it is. Like myself, it is what it is.
I have some, but I don't own Kane. I can get him within a -8. Salah, Alan, Lloris, Kane, Barnes, and Sarr.
And Sarr.
You get Salah back.
Yeah, how do you
get Salah back?
Salah afterwards.
God, I'm so tired. Being up all day.
Yeah, because I got an early start.
The morning, of course.
Probably an option this week. Long term.
Thank God I'm not doing the deadline stream tomorrow.
Thank God it's tonight. To be honest with you.
Too much down the mic. Is it worth transferring out over Trent or Salah or Keaton to protect the value? Tierney and Tony. Yeah, I'm going to just play A.
I'd probably hold them and play A.
With Salah and Trent, I think you are transferring out and banking on them missing the next fixture. And there is no guarantee that happens.
And there's no guarantee.
So the question you have to ask yourself, if you're thinking of getting rid of Trent or Salah, what is the plan if they're
What is the plan?
Route back to them. Then maybe think about keeping them. If you're happy with that, maybe
if you're happy with that.
The thing is, I'm not saying there's no points to be had this week. And you almost, if you're going to sell Trent or Salah, I feel like you almost want to use the budget straight away.
Budget straight away.
You can't really do that this week unless you're getting Kane.
True.
I mean, definitely, not just rumours or...
Not just rumours.
On the forum. I just don't know.
He just doesn't know.
Then I will... yeah.
He'd probably sell it for parents, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's probably okay.
Kulusevski, maybe?
I think he would blank this week, Kulusevski.
to be honest with you. He could blank this week.
Jimenez, captain Kane. Game week 1 or game week 34, chips left, wildcard of 2 free hits not using this week. Honestly, I'm not going to answer that because I don't know right now. Game week, I mean, really right now, the only thing I can say is game week 34 is closer to bench boost, but it might not be worth it. Game week 31 might be better depending on how the doubles fall in game week 33. Man City or Chelsea or Liverpool lose their FA Cup game.
True.
I don't think they will, though.
I don't know. Is the honest
Maybe
answer.
Liverpool, maybe.
So I will.
Because Forest are doing well against.
The FA Cup game is going to be finished by Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
To wait till Monday to start talking about it, really. Like, Chelsea play tomorrow evening, Man City play Sunday afternoon, and Liverpool play Sunday evening. And that's it. We'll know exactly what's happening in game week 33. Then you can start thinking about when to wildcard. And game week 31 might be
when to wildcard.
But, yeah. I'm going to tweet Bear and see if he's seen Rafinha.
Have you seen Rafinha?
Just trained for Chelsea ahead of Middlesbrough. I Reece James with the idea that I might just not get him back, so I don't know how many minutes he's going to play when he's back. But to be honest, he's fit. I'm just going to buy him.
He's just going to buy him.
When you say FPL Scout, it's saying that it's __.
FPL tips.
How
__.
I don't follow them.
Same old
source.
Interesting.
That's all he can say.
I can see me selling. I'm going to delete the pin message because it could change.
Delete the pin message.
I don't want people to come in and see.
I don't want people to come in.
Well, why did you sell Rafinha?
Why did you sell Rafinha?
Rafinha's out, but I don't know how true it is.
I don't know how true it is.
Set play issues. I got to be honest. I wouldn't go for Pinnock on free hit or long term. To be honest with you. We're thinking of Luca Dean, Son, and Jimenez, Johnson, Barnes, and Kane from -8. Please tell me I'm an idiot. You're not an idiot, but
just tell me I'm an idiot. No, you're not an idiot.
And Jimenez probably playing against Leeds, which is good.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Go for it if you want. I don't want to put anyone off doing the Son to Kane just because I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna suddenly change my mind. I think it's a great idea, but
go with it. I think.
I think so, to be honest. He came off early enough against Liverpool.
Should be okay.
Barnes, Doherty to Amity, or Wolves fan, and St. Maximin came from -8. Could just do St. Maximin to Lacazette for free, but that's boring.
That's boring.
If excited, then yeah, sell Salah. But again, that seems good. Salah's not playing this week. Watford, I doubt it, but who knows?
I doubt it.
But you're selling Doherty.
Well, you never know.
Game as well. It's a lot just to get Kane. 31, you don't have Salah. What's your plan? You're going to be happy going in against Watford at home without Salah? Maybe he'll be injured. Maybe the foot issue will carry on. But
yeah.
I mean, it sounds okay as long as Salah's not going to be an issue going forward. But I mean, this is Salah, right?
This is Salah, right?
Yeah, I retracted the pin message. And I
retracted the pin message.
Remove the pin, so I'll just
remove the
instead.
pin. He doesn't know why. Let's do a poll.
Are you selling Rafinha?
Are you selling Rafinha this week?
I'll put a don't own option.
Well, I sold him because I played me free hit.
Which striker would you not include in your free hit? Lacazette, Kane, Jimenez, or Iheanacho? Lacazette or Jimenez? I feel like I would probably go for.
Yeah.
I feel like Leeds is the better game. Jimenez just doesn't feel exciting. I would probably. I'm going to change my mind.
Well, he's on penalties, though. That's the problem.
That's what I'd probably do.
He's on penalties.
They're never gone. I just don't use them enough, really.
They've always been there.
The headache that the rest of us have got already. See, maybe it's bias as an owner, but I really don't
maybe it's bias as an owner.
The one player I see getting arrested is Martinelli.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that would put me off owning him. Arsenal attack again at Brest. I'm going to say Martinelli. Well, I don't even see that. I think it goes same team again.
What we would say.
Only have Ramsdale, Saka, Hwang, Gaming 30. It's free hit, obvious. I would say probably, yeah. The only way
probably,
free hit
yeah.
Is if you've got a load of rubbish long-term players.
If you got a load of rubbish long-term players.
It's
freaking cold.
I'm better than the last deadline stream. We're not quite there yet.
He's not quite there yet.
I feel like people are gonna worry me enough about Rafinha that I'm gonna sell him. I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't know.
I want to see. The thing is, there's no like journalists that are going to say.
There's not like journalists.
Rafinha, but probably not going to reply.
Probably not going to reply.
Let's not talk FPL.
Wow.
We can talk about some other stuff if you want. All in on 4 teams you think will win or hedge your bets. I feel like
hedge your bets.
At some point you're going to have to just hedge your bets. I mean, you could go all in on Wolves,
you could go all in.
Arsenal or Villa, Leicester and Spurs maybe. But I would have 3 Spurs players. I would probably have Rafinha on my free hit right now. Anyway,
I won't have Rafinha on my free hit right now.
So you could out from the sources followed by accounts such as Bakar, Fantasy Football Hub, Ben Crellin. Yeah. I'm not saying he's wrong, I just don't know.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
They're wrong, I just don't know.
I just don't know.
Tony versus Coutinho. I'd probably go Tony on a free hit, I think.
I'd probably go for Tony on free hit.
Against that lesser defence. I have 9 outfield players this week. One of them is Smith Rowe, White for Luka Dean.
One of them is Smith Rowe.
Makes sense. I mean, I think Luka Dean to White is a pretty good long-term transfer. It depends how many transfers you think we're going to need next week. But I think Luka Dean to White for free. Hope that White gets a clean sheet. I mean, that's an okay usually transfer.
It's an okay.
As long as Man City beat Southampton in the FA Cup, which may not happen, I guess.
If they may not happen, I guess. He will probably do that.
Wildcard. Same answer as before. Let's just wait until the wild card.
Let's just wait until the wild card.
No point in discussing it because the FA Cup game.
Gotta go back to Andy. Just check.
Another.
Planet FPL.
Who's James?
Mr. Royal in my starting 8. God help me. I don't think God will help you, but you've got every chance.
He has Ramsdale. Oh, he has Pereira. Turney.
Oliver Stamos says, good luck, James. Like the stream, guys. Thanks very much. Yeah, smash a like, guys.
Oh, your man.
Says, hi, James.
Oh, he's 4.4 million. He plays for Wolves.
Upturn before the results did. Ericsson will grab a lot of headlines, but how much of an influence has Raya's return had? Yep. Because it just gives confidence.
Oh, I forget his name. I do know his name, but I forget.
The fixtures they've had in the last few.
Saka.
Certainly helpful from that perspective. And also
Kulusevski, Son is his vice captain. Barnes.
System, sorry.
Oh, he has a natural.
Deadline.
Captain Kane and Jimenez.
James Bishop says, hi James, I'm thinking Dean to Amati and Brea to Tony for -4 to get 11. Worth it. Yeah, I mean, the good thing with buying Amati is, I mean, you probably do bench him on going.
You probably bench him.
He's a better pick for those who still have the wild card left, is all I would say. But
it's all I would say.
Zane FX says, best free bail.
Oh, he's gone for 1-0 Wolves against Leeds.
West Ham home when we won 3-2.
Wait a minute, 2-0. Leicester against Brentford. He's only going to go for only 2-1 Tottenham against West Ham.
Kept running with it.
2-1.
And
I think it's going to be more than 2-1.
So many good goals.
Going to do my predictions for this week.
His own goal of the month competition at the end of the 12th.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now.
I'm going to say
2-0 Wolves.
Goal against Sunderland last day of the season. James Bishop says, hi James, I'm thinking Dean to him. That's what we've done.
2-1 Arsenal.
Says, Lord Linden, why Kulusevski? Are the probabilities really that good that he will return?
2-0 Leicester.
Looked at his numbers.
I'm going for...
Like, his underlying numbers are like... 6 million.
4-0 Tottenham against West Ham.
Honestly, if he carries on at this rate, he's going to be about 9 million next season.
Because West Ham are going to be tired.
He's a top little player. Do I expect him to go mental this week? No. I've owned him for a number of weeks.
4-0 Tottenham against West Ham.
This week, no problem at all.
Tottenham will get goals.
He's the business.
100%.
The first goal the other night, which if it deflected off a Brighton player, his goal, maybe the original shot was going in the far corner. He missed a 1-on-1 in the fixture that he should have finished comfortably as well. Could have mass hauled on Wednesday. So he's the business, mate.
He's the business.
Each game he's playing a higher position as well. Adam says,
his bench is
if you're free hitting 33 and
the Brentford keeper Raya,
then there's a case
Johnny,
Aaron
Cresswell, and
it's obviously not for me now.
Lanzini.
But yeah, I won't hesitate to sell him just because I've got
Lanzini. Wow.
Honestly, his value will die quickly. Don't make early transfers for.
I don't think it'll be 3-3 as it was last season. Well, it's not going to be because
top 3 beers.
West Ham are going to be tired.
Be a connoisseur, mate.
And that will help Tottenham.
Damien Rozalski says, hi, what are your odds of Antonio scoring a brace versus Tottenham?
No chance.
Brace. What would the bookies say? 4-1, maybe?
I know he scored a winner against him earlier this season, but he won't score this time.
Raghav says, Salah to Martinelli, Odegaard, or roll.
His captain choice is Kane.
What's the worst case scenario?
Son, Iheanacho, Maddison number 4.
Can you afford to buy him back if you?
Harvey Barnes, Kulusevski number 6.
To go against him in 31.
Saka number 7.
I think Salah.
Jimenez number 8. Lacazette number 9.
Missed 2 league games in a row.
And Philip Coutinho number 10.
To break goal scoring records.
No.
Was quite good, so I think he probably plays that game.
Yeah.
So bear that in mind. But if you're happy to. Hop back on. Fine, mate. Crack on. Preference slightly with Martinelli. Because I think I really like Matty Cash, but I think you can get him behind it. Adam says, Phillips back fit for Leeds. Do you think that will improve their chances tonight?
Improve their chances tonight?
It does, Adam, but I'd be very surprised if he starts. He's been out for a while. And although Marsh said, yeah, they'll be involved tonight, him and Cooper, he also said we'll stick to the plan in terms of reintroducing them. He can work hard on his fitness. He'll probably get 20 minutes or so tonight that will be beneficial to him and Leeds. But it's not going to help him in the first instance. So Dravko Dobrev says, hi James, triple Wolves defence.
Triple Wolves defence.
Cheers. I don't mind triple Wolves defence if you've got big confidence in it. Please, to be honest with you, of my free hit team, the player I have the least confidence in is Raul. Like, the opportunity is not. That I really wanted. Iheanacho in there and going defensive, that's off the table. Yes, I've gone double Wolves defensive as well. But I might need Johnny from the bench in any case. So I'm going to say go Jimenez, mate.
Go Jimenez, mate.
Well. Shahid Hussain says, hi James, already taken a -8 because of Bowen and Dean injuries. Is Barnes worth an extra -4? Thank you. Can't answer that, Shahid. Don't know what you're selling. I'm going to guess it's for a blanker. And therefore, I'm going to say, judge it on its own merits. Yes, go for it. Ali Bismo says, hello James, good luck on the free hit. I'm only fielding 8 this game week, fully relying on Kane to bag a hat-trick, rolling the free transfer. This way, you ain't going to do a huge amount for your rank, mate.
No.
So highly owned and captain. I'm seeing people jumping, taking -4s to go Son to Kane. He's going to be really highly captain. He's not
Big time.
He's honestly, he's not going to make a lot of difference. Consider chancing Bamford on your free hit? No. He says, did you consider buying Region and Johnny on the bench? Region, no, not really. I probably Doherty, just to cover up against the extra ownership
I
at
want.
this stage, if I'm honest. But someone did ask me earlier in the week about if you were being punty, and I said, yeah, I'd go Region, no problem. If you're looking to make giant gains, I'd probably just be looking to contain at the moment. Heaven forbid. Obviously, he can still do. But for me, there was no way I was moving Kulusevski or Kane, and for me, the priority, despite his concerns around his form, was still to get Heung-min Son, as far as I was concerned. On the table,
Yeah.
Johnny's in. He's sitting on the bench.
Yeah, so back to Andy. Or go back to FPL. Oh,
Forget his name, Oscar.
Drag show on Earth with Joe.
Just check.
Covered like Son, Kulusevski, Spurs defender.
Oh, that's ahead of him now.
Keeper, then I would say no.
Gonna check.
I still think you stand to gain more if you free hit in 33, 36 or 37.
Check.
Those are going to be decent double game weeks, so I would say no, not worth it. I would save the free hit.
1-1. Don't think it's worth it.
We'll talk more about the double game week 33 shortly, because there are potentially some good fixtures there this weekend. Annoyingly, we don't know what the game week 33 fixtures will look like until after this weekend.
Yeah.
Pick up this weekend.
As is actually ahead of Oscar now.
To everyone, actually. If you've got
wow.
Players,
by 3 points.
Joey says, Dina Salabroya to Tierney, Kane, Madison from -8 will give me 10 players. Thoughts? Your rank 7k, very good. Or from
7k, wow.
50,
very good.
Give me 26. Dina Salabroya to Tierney, Kane, Madison. I like it, but only if it lets you bring Salah back in at 31. That's where you have to make sure you're covered. And if you're going to bring Salah back in 31, it can't be the sacrifice of Kane. It's just not worth it. It's not taking a -8 for Kane, and then you sell Kane at 31, if that makes sense. So in my case, I'm bringing in Kane by dropping Salah, but it's going to be Son that makes way.
It's going to be Son that makes way
to get Salah back in. So that's where I think you can justify it, because I think Kane's the better pick than Son.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't mind the -8 to get you to 10 players. But yeah, as long as you can bring Salah back in without having to get.
As long as you bring Salah back in.
Right, so yeah, I did want to talk briefly about double game week 31 and game week 33. So
game week 31.
Double game week 31, it's not the most eye-watering double game week. It is just Burnley and Everton. So
it's just Burnley and
Everton.
Everton.
Not really many options here, but you could consider someone like Weghorst from Burnley, maybe Gordon from Everton. It's not a good double for Burnley, but Burnley do double in 33 as well. So that's why you could consider someone like Weghorst.
Yeah.
He's fall into that trap again. I've already got him, so luckily I can't say I fell into it, but he did burn us last double game week. But
he did, yeah.
What's a bit different here is that Burnley have Norwich in game week 32, and then they've got another double in 33, where they face West Ham and Southampton. Again, not a bad double game week.
Not a bad double game week.
You could also consider a defender, maybe Roberts. I think he dropped last night to 4.4 mil.
Wow.
Brighton is a
he got sent off.
This is why we're looking at players like Barnes, because they play now. They've
they've got the Norwich game, which is a very, very good fixture.
30 minutes to
It's gonna
go
be a
to the
tricky
deadline
one to
closes.
navigate that because
Don't
you
forget
might
to
have a
lock in
player
your
like
team.
Bruno or Ronaldo for captain, but
In
the
the next
second
30
fixture
minutes.
is Liverpool, and it's away, so it's not a great fixture.
It's not a great
It's gonna be
fixture.
tricky one. That could be a free hit opportunity to bring in maybe Ronaldo and Bruno, and then you get them back out at 34.
Yeah.
And Newcastle as well, 2 home games, so maybe someone like St. Maximin could be an option. But the other teams that could double in 33 are Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, and Southampton. So 4 huge names here.
Well, it
And it's
depends.
going to be dependent on the outcome of the FA Cup games, which are on this weekend.
Yeah.
They are tomorrow and Sunday, I believe.
Yeah.
So we'll know after the FA Cup games are done who doubles in 33. And something to be mindful of, because it could be any of these 4 here, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. I mean, imagine another Liverpool double game week. It'd be massive. Man
Yeah.
City as well. I think it'd be a perfect free hit opportunity if Man City get a double in 33. Just reading chat.
I don't think they will, though.
Injury.
I don't think they will.
I hope not. And the other thing in 33 is that Aston Villa, Leeds and Wolves could all blank in 33, depending on the outcomes of the FA
Depending
Cup.
on the
So
outcomes.
If Liverpool or Chelsea or Man City win their FA Cup games, then they're through. And therefore, these 3 teams
They're
blank
through.
in game 33. So that's one other thing.
FPL Raptor.
Raptors
Oh,
username.
that's
Is there an
terrible.
underscore? Sorry, Ross. There's another FPL Raptor, 1 underscore.
There's another
And his
FPL
picture's,
Raptor.
something from Jurassic Park. That's not his.
Something
is it?
from Jurassic
Is it 2
Park.
underscores? Alright, there he goes. What's he retweeted? Now
Obviously,
whispers
he
going around that
retreated
Ramsdale didn't train today due to a knock he's carrying. Not
due
confirmed
to the
yet.
knock that he's carrying.
I mean,
Hello, Berardi. How are you this evening, Karen? Are you fresh and well?
If Rafinha's out as well, I could be down to 8 players.
Yeah.
Ramsdale and
Oscar was
Rafinha
saying
are
if
out.
Rafinha doesn't
We'll see.
play, he
I
could be
mean,
down to
be
8
fair,
players.
from now, Arsenal.
Of course, after this game week, I will have Rafinha back in my team.
You would think you wouldn't say something like that and put your reputation on the line.
Because, of course, as I said, I'm playing my
Caveat
free
is
hit
it's
chip
not confirmed yet, so we'll have to see.
this bank game week.
Jamie says Ramsdale or Sarr. Ignoring what we just talked about, I'd say Sarr.
That's where we rank at the moment.
Right, let's have a
4,
quick look at the
8,
clean sheet odds for this
3,
game week.
point
Obviously, there's only 4
391.
games on this weekend, so it's slim pickings, but
Yeah.
Tottenham are top with a 36%
Oh, good.
chance.
Thanks.
Leicester 34%,
No, Hannah.
Wolves 31.5%,
On
Arsenal
today.
29%.
No, just
Rock bottom is
just a
West Ham.
deadline stream, Karen, on the Fantasy
That is
Premier League.
Tottenham this game week. Obviously, the bone injury is quite significant in terms of Tottenham's clean sheet prospects.
It's different.
But yeah, it's going to be a tough game for West Ham. Huge result
Yeah.
from them last night, beating Sevilla in the Europa League to advance. Yarmolenko, as well, of all players,
Yarmolenko.
scoring the crucial goal to put them through. He's just returned from.
That was a great result for West Ham actually last night against Seville.
2 consecutive games.
That's
now,
Seville
so
are a very good team.
absolute sick. What happened there? Oh, that's the wrong stream.
Of course, I'm gutted tonight that I can't go to the Rovers match tonight
What was that noise?
because I've been early start in the morning.
Oh no! Now we've got
That's
Duke
the
Nukem
reason
Faithfuls.
why
We're entering
can't
the
go to the
Matrix
game
here.
tonight.
Hang on, bear with me.
until I say them.
Oh, the other one's going to wave as well.
But it is what it is. At least I get to watch her now, Derby. I might not watch her the whole game. It depends.
Sorry about that. Stream crashed.
I could go to bed after dinner tonight.
And we're back.
Who knows? Who knows?
There's no truth to that Ramsdale rumour. You know, if I was on a free hit, I would certainly have Ramsdale and Sarr. They'd be my 2 keepers. So, you know, if there's any
They
truth
would be
to
my
it,
2
you're fine.
keepers.
Yeah, a bit annoying that, but it's good news for those that have the Ramsdale Sarr double up anyway.
That's
Normally
it.
I consider
Sarr
that, but I
double
went
up.
for Bravka as my backup keeper. last minute news and whatnot. But
Any last
yeah,
minute
hopefully there's
news
no
and
truth to that
whatnot?
rumour. And says show a free hit. I did a free hit video actually earlier in the week, so if
Earlier in
you've
the week.
not seen that, definitely go give that a watch. I'm going to crack open a beer.
Oh, he's drinking. Oh, he's going to drink a beer now.
Tamwizagi says, who would you sell Dina for? I would sell him for probably either a Spurs defender or an Arsenal defender.
Probably a Spurs defender or an Arsenal defender.
Maybe Reguilon, Doherty, someone like that. Less keen on the Wolves defenders. If you don't have one at all, then I think you're fine to bring in a Wolves
If you don't
defender.
have one at all.
The problem is they're likely to blank in 33, as we're
Yeah.
saying now. These are the potential blanks and give me 33. Aston Villa, Leeds and Wolves. And it's dependent on these teams that they would have faced winning their FA Cup game. And Wolves faced Man City and gave me 33. So you'd imagine Man City progress. Who have Man City got in the FA Cup? I forget now. I mean, they're massive favourites. They got Southampton, that was it. So
that'd be a tough game,
obviously, which would result in a Leeds blank.
That'd be a tough game for Man City.
Yeah,
because they haven't beaten Southampton this year.
John
the
says
league just
essential on the free.
They did lose against him as well. 2 draws.
A very good option, as is White or Gabriel. A good pick as well. He was obviously up there in the clean sheet odds, so I like the Schmeichel pick. I think Schmeichel, Ramsdale, Sarr, you really can't go wrong. They're probably all about on par. If there's any truth to the rumour that Rafinha's out, then I would say Sarr just edges it because he's going to be a huge, huge miss for Leeds.
Yeah.
He's going to be a huge, huge
miss for Leeds.
Is
so bad.
Rafinha, if he doesn't play tonight.
It's got so much head on it.
Got so much head on it.
Why have I done that?
Why has he done that?
What was I thinking?
What was I thinking?
Look at the state of that. My beer is yellow flagged.
His beer is yellow
It
flagged.
says Tony or Jimenez. I think Jimenez.
Gotta go back to Andy. Bye, Oscar. Can you feel me now? Oh, God.
Pereira and Amati, maybe.
Amati, maybe.
Maybe even Pereira and Thomas. Go for both fullbacks.
Pereira or Thomas.
Tony doesn't do anything.
Don't do anything. Jane, how are you? Can yet give Hannah a show? I wish I could, Jane, but I can't do that.
I can't do that.
Probably make a transfer or two.
Because it's on the deadline stream for the fantasy football.
You've only got one free hit. I would try not to use it this week if you can.
He tries not to use it this week if I can.
With 22 minutes to the deadline.
22 minutes to the deadline to go.
Rafinha is out and also playing.
Rafinha is out,
but he's also playing.
It's crazy.
I know that FPL Tips account is saying that he's out, and it could be right. There's also other
FPL Tips said he could be right.
Whatever, I don't know.
So whatever.
He's available and he's also out.
He's also available, but he's also out. That's crazy.
Barnes for captain Saka. The issue with Salah is easing to World Cup qualifiers.
Issue with
There's
Salah.
pressure on the team to make it, especially after the AFCON final, with Mane again being the opponent. Yeah, sure, but I spoke about this on one of the videos midweek.
One of the videos of midweek.
Salah has to play, but then Mane will also be playing that game, and Luis Diaz kicks off both of them. So I don't know if that's going to be a huge issue. It might be.
It might be.
It could really hurt. But I don't think that's going to make a huge difference.
I don't think it's going to make a huge difference.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Jane says no worries.
Okay. Tips is now doubting their source because the source that I
FPL
mentioned.
Tips is now down their source.
So look, whatever.
So look, whatever.
The long and the short is, you're asking me, is Rafinha out or not? I have absolutely no idea. Zero idea.
And Andy says he absolutely has no idea.
For now. I'm going to keep him for the next minute at least. All this worry about someone that's going to get us 2 points this week.
Oh, sorry, worried he's going to get only 2 points this week, but he might only get 0 points.
Rafinha, Salah out for Barnes and Son. I would keep Rafinha.
You would keep Rafinha.
Information that he's out. Okay, I think, as long as you're prepared to reverse it next week if needed. What I don't.
What I don't.
Realised that Twitter people want to know about Rafinha.
Twitter people want to know about Rafinha. He's typing in now. He is.
It's
the difference between rolling, though.
To thingy. I really want to roll. I do want to roll. I'll be honest. I really do.
He does want to roll. I want to be honest.
I'm not getting into any conversations about other.
He's not getting into any conversations.
I'm sure you're legit. I'm sure the forum people are legit. I'm not doing it.
He's not doing it. I agree. FPL is so stupid.
We're trying to wait and see if we can spot a footballer, a Brazilian footballer specifically, getting off
called Rafinha.
Getting off a bus, by the way. For one,
that's a troll player just getting off the bus, by the way.
Stressing over
2 points.
I'll get double digits. I am going to love it.
If Rafinha,
if he says if Rafinha plays, he could get double digits.
I don't think he will. Who knows?
A little bit of an update right now. I really need to pee. I think I'm going to have to go in a sec. I'm not going to make it till 6:30.
He's not going to make it to 6:30?
He's training on the
pitch. Don't be lying to me now.
He's training on the pitch right now. And then he says, Andy says, don't lie to me right now.
Will he even be there now?
He will be there now.
Oh, his son doing this.
His son?
Yeah, it's fine.
Where's WhatsApp? Right, I'll message you in a sec.
He says he
messaged you in a sec.
Don't worry, we're discussing like MI5 stuff.
MI5 stuff.
Out as well.
He's also fine, but he
could be possibly out as well.
Crazy.
Oh, before.
Get the doctor.
No.
Do you know what? I think that would make different. It would be a different kind of FPL content. I don't think that's where I'm. To be honest with you,
15 minutes to
The deadline closes.
It's quite a lot. I don't know how many more we're going to get through, so maybe hold off on any new ones.
New ones.
So why don't you bring with you an empty bottle to pee in it? The thing is, you say the way you say it.
The way you
so
say it.
serious, as if that's something I should do, just to not miss a couple of minutes of the deadline stream. Live stream, you're live streaming.
Like myself, I'm live
I'll
streaming.
give you that one. Oh, Wang's
ready to
Play.
and Jimenez.
Maybe.
33. Jimenez might blank.
There's my blank.
There you are. Put it this way, I'm looking to sell Jimenez in game 31. I'm sure people telling me where
I'm
they
sure
are.
people telling me.
I'm sure it's legit, but you know. I can't take any information from the chat. It could be.
I can't take any
it could be
information.
wrong, you know? One.
8 players.
I'm still trying to work out.
So my team again.
Sarah Gold,
Size.
Pereira,
Reguilon.
Saka. Tillemans is my
Vice captain.
Team is weak. I see a red arrow. You and
Son.
everyone says that to me every single week.
Harvey Barnes.
Jimenez.
Harry Kane is my
Another
captain.
red arrow for me.
Lacazette.
Bench as well.
Yeah. Ellie, I've got to go. I'll back in 2 seconds.
Coutinho. Tyrone Mings.
And Brentford. Defender.
Check this out, right? Could change it. Could change it.
I think I could.
Who knows? Could change it.
Who knows? Who knows? Just 2 Arsenal players at the moment. He's back.
Who's to ask me that before I come back?
Ask me that before
I come back.
2 minutes. That's pee. I'm sorry. I'm drinking a lot of water.
Yeah, like myself. When I'm doing live
Streams.
Where are you, Rafinha? Where are you?
He said, "Where are you? Where are you?"
Yeah,
So that's my team. Am I happy with that? I don't know.
I think I am.
Borrow to Antonio.
I think I am.
The money. Antonio, I've kind of forgotten about him.
I think I'll go to change it.
No, I probably wouldn't do that though.
Maybe to West Ham
Not a
defender.
bad option, I guess. Next couple of fixtures are alright, but again, I just
Could
don't
do
know
that.
if we'll go there this week. Bringing the West Ham defender against
I don't think
Spurs. He played
Mings.
120 minutes. His account saying that he's out.
He's out.
He's available. So again, like he's available and also out. I keep saying that.
Keep saying that.
Luca Dean to Doherty to have full 11 playing a role. I quite like that move yet. Son to Martinelli and Borrow to K -4. Yeah,
-4.
don't hate that at all. Yeah, don't hate that. Is Iheanacho a good shout on
Johnson.
free hit? Yes, I would definitely. I would have Iheanacho if I was free hitting. Maybe in Bomber as well. Is that another difference? As always. Antonio. Sonnenberg for Kane and Douglas Luiz.
Douglas Luiz.
Really like that, no.
I don't really like that,
Douglas
no.
Luiz doesn't really help you that much. I guess he played this week. Defender Wolves or Spurs.
Could not start.
Nah.
Right, Leeds don't want to be getting relegated.
0.5.
I just thought
Want to buy Rafinha?
Rafinha in my bathroom, no, annoyingly.
Annoyingly.
Going to get the Leeds keeper. We'll be putting him on the bench.
I can sell him
He actually scored a long goal this fixture.
for Barnes.
So that means that we'll have no money.
Yeah, the news. I think
The
that's
bank.
a decision now. We're taking
Bank.
a -4. Marty and Tony for Luca Dean and Borja.
The bank.
At the moment. It's okay. Again, Tony
It's okay.
a long-term move. Obviously, if he does really well this week, then you're not going to mind doing it. But if he blanks, I think you won't.
If he
like it.
blanks,
As captain, your thoughts?
your thoughts?
No, I don't think I'm prepared to say that Kulusevski's better than Son. I know there's a lot of kind of narratives going around that Kulusevski gets benched less. I mean, Kulusevski's come off on the 77th minute. Taken off more.
Take it
Less,
off more.
Kulusevski's come off twice in 77 minutes last 4 games. I mean, Son, yes, he's come off as well. But
Yeah,
I don't think
well.
I'm prepared to say that
Oh, not
Kulusevski's
too bad,
better than
Hannah.
Son.
Not too bad. Probably ever.
Borja to Iheanacho get 11 out, but that includes Rafinha. Or do Rafinha to Barnes free hit 33 anyway. As soon as Dak is back, then there's going to be
Sorry about that.
back. It's like
Exactly the same.
so. I don't know about him as long-term option, whether you're free hit or not. Use one free.
Would it be free hit or not?
Yeah, same answer really.
Same answer, really.
I'll take a picture of that team.
Rafinha to Mitchell and Madison for -4.
For my
-4.
No, I don't know about taking a -4 to get rid of Rafinha. We don't even know if he's out. My mate was wrong. He's out.
my mate was wrong.
Let's see.
As I said, I was told
Did
he
say he
was travelling.
starts.
The whole
It's probably
thing
he
that's
plays.
been going on all day is about COVID, and he's going to be out. If he hasn't,
If he's
gonna
got-
play.
he's
I
gonna
don't
be
think- I don't
out.
think there's any in between. Why would Rafinha get benched? You know.
Yeah.
Want to take a picture of that? Got 6 minutes left.
Just 12. Why or why not? I mean, maybe depends who you take.
Maybe.
Out.
Depends who you
Basically,
take out.
Players that aren't playing that you don't want long term for players that are good this week and good for long term, then they're worth a hit. Whether
They're worth a
Hit.
hit.
4 transfers or 5 for a -12, probably not.
Probably not.
They can only have 5 players. Ballo there to save my 1 free hit and just suffer this week. Feel like long term is better to save. I mean, 5 is quite low, but I think if you've only
5
got
is
one,
quite
you
low.
The thing is, if you've got 5, you must be missing at least 1 Spurs player or Arsenal player. Can you not at least get them in?
I'm actually going to take a picture of that team, to be honest with you. Have we done it?
Marseille, Lacazette, and Barnes -8. Lion King. Again,
No,
it depends who you're
delete
taking out.
that.
If you're taking out bad players for the long term, for 3 players who are pretty good in the short to medium term, then yeah, I think the hits are worth it.
I need
I
to take
think
a
people
picture.
have weird rules around hits that you shouldn't take hits in a
Lock
week
in
like
my
this.
team.
It's a player that's playing and good long term. It's when you're
Good
doing
long
like
term.
hits for, say, Salah out for a player for this week, and then you're going to
For
want
this
Salah
week.
straight back again.
That's just a bit
Different.
Luka Dean's Doherty from -4. Yeah, well, yeah, there's a perfect example. I think Doherty's not a bad long-term option to
I
us.
don't think Doherty's a bad term long
I'm
option.
going to say Jimenez, Fofana or Amati. I'm going to say Amati. I think Fofana might get arrested. He's only just bad. Feeling around no Kane or Son, 7 players.
Marty might get rested.
Again, if you haven't got Kane or Son, they're worth transfers, aren't they? So if you get them in,
If you get them in.
Dean now hold and have 2 transfers. I'm going to have 2 transfers. If you've got 10 players, I definitely.
If you got 10 players.
Starts. He's only just back in.
Yeah.
We've only got 4 minutes left. There's no Rafinha news at this point. I'm just going to keep him. If he's out, he's out.
He's got to keep him.
That's the way it is.
It is.
I think my team is locked in.
Yeah, so it's mine. If there's last minute
Changes.
Him again. I'm going to cry.
I'm going to cry.
Kane's going to get 2 penalties. The 15th week in a row.
So might get assist on corner.
Free hit
From a corner.
Kane.
From a corner.
Kane captain all day, every day.
Who knows?
White, Tierney, and for Veltman. Veltman to White or Tierney to me seems like a good move. I don't know why you'd necessarily want Veltman long term, as long as the money doesn't block you.
A lot of the money doesn't block you.
Who the captain between Tony, Solly, Coutinho, Son? Thoughts on this free hit? Son, Johnny, Sice, Reguilon, Coutinho, Barnes, Madison, Kane, like I said. Yeah, I like it. I would probably have instead of one of Barnes or Madison, but
Who knows?
3 minutes ago. The deadline closes.
Something like a World Cup final plus Spurs a week for a piece of Sobchak or centre back is a shout.
It's a shout.
Craig Dawson. Cash or Doherty, first 11. Doherty. Captain. Kane. All right, no more super chats now because I'm never going to get through them in the next 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
We're just going to, basically, we're going to
2 minutes left now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so.
The teams that are in actual one
game tonight.
He's saying he's out now. Not a tier 1 lead source.
Rafinha.
Not close to any players as far as I know. As stated in the other tweet in response to him, don't take it as gospel. Someone like also just told me he's out. Oh, for Christ's sake.
What? Oh, he could be out.
Rafinha could be out.
And he was just saying, for Christ's sake. Wow.
Oh, my God.
My God.
He hasn't. As stated in response to him, don't take it as gospel. Someone I also trust has told me just now he's out. So he's in and out.
So he's in and out. So it's 50-50. That Rafinha could be out tonight. So the teams tonight, Wolves against Leeds. That's the only game tonight. And then one tomorrow, Aston Villa against Arsenal. That's an early kick-off at 12:30.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
And on Sunday it's Leicester against Brentford. And Tottenham against West Ham. On Sunday, that's 2 games. That's a 4:30 kick-off, the London Derby. And the Leicester Brentford is the 2 o'clock kickoff on Sunday. Yeah, so when it gets a 6:30, then I'll be heading off.
Rafinha to Barnes. What does my team look like next week?
What does my team look like next week?
Not even consider game week 31.
You can play, bro.
Oh, yeah. He's going to keep him.
Right off anyway. I'm just gonna.
Time is up. Thank you for watching. No more transfers. The deadline is now closed. So thank you for watching this 2-hour video on TikTok. My name is Mr. Ballardy, and
Best luck to
No.
the fancy managers are still the fancy
Someone's
cup.
counting on Salah.
And
Those vice captains, Saka.
what else?
I'm too late now,
Best of
aren't I? The
luck.
game's at day, I
Best
can't
of luck
even
in
do it if I
blank
wanted to.
game
Too
week
late.
30. So thank you for watching this live stream on TikTok for 2 hours as usual, and have a great weekend and best luck for game week 30, and I will see you again in
2 weeks. In 2 weeks' time, hopefully the 2nd of April. So thank you for watching, and
Lovius Lavius, all true, sound true, stay clever, take it together, and see you again in 2 weeks. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.
For West Ham.